Something that I really don't understand is the idea that men and women can't be friends. Because, like, now I myself am gay, so maybe it doesn't have the same validity as saying I do have guy friends. And so it's like, well, no, they're talking about straight men and women can't be friends. Then I think about my straight friends, my group of friends from college who are all straight, strangely. Anyways, and our group of friends has a nice mix of guys and girls, and there's no issue whatsoever. It like they don't care. And I tried looking this up, and it's like, oh, because it always ends up turning into a romance. So, like, if you got like six in a group of friends, you got like, let's say I don't know, four guys and five girls or whatever else. Sorry, it's my own group of friends and I'm like the one gay person, so even if they all hooked up, like, so doesn't mean they can't be friends in the first place. I mean, most solid relationships, like the best relationships, start out as friendships, right? So I don't get why that's an issue, but like, we're not so fucking different that men and women could not possibly ever conceive to be friends with each other. And even, talking about the romance issue before I get into too much of the like men versus women issue, I'm a gay woman, so I have my college friends and my queer friends, because I've either met people through school or through a queer youth group I go to. So my queer friends, it's a lot of gay, bi, whatever else it's attracted to the same sex anyways, girls, like the girls in my, like I don't have any straight friends in my queer group of friends. Okay, well I do, it's complicated. Anyways, and I'm not constantly like boning after every single one of them. We can be friends no problem. I mean, I admittedly have a crush on one of them, but like she knows and she just doesn't want to be in a relationship right now, and that's not like a big deal. It's kind of like, yeah, she knows I like her, and then except we're still great friends. I mean, she's like my best friend, and I go to her with everything. But I'm like, okay, she's not interested in a relationship with me. Sure, whatever. Let's just be friends then. And it's not a big deal. And it's like, oh, maybe it's the guys thing. I'm like, well, a lot of my gay guy friends, it's a group of friends that are all gay guys, and they're not honing after each other's dicks all the time. So maybe it's like, oh, well, it's straight people are totally different than queer people. But I'm like, I got straight friends who aren't honing after their friends all the time, like. But then there's like guys and girls that are too different. And that's a little bit of a sexist generalization because, honestly, in my straight group of friends or queer group of friends, we all like the same stuff, which is why we're friends. I mean, we like different stuff, but it's not like, oh, I'm a guy, so I like all the big masculine stuff, and I'm a girl, so I like all the girly stuff. It's like, the differences are like, that my friends, like one of my friends, a guy friend, he loves Transformers, and I couldn't care less about Transformers. Whereas, like, I'm obsessed with superheroes, and he likes them, but he's not that as obsessively interested in as I am. Or I like, weird classics and horror, and he doesn't like that stuff as much. So it's like our differences are in our interests, which could be anyone could be interested in. So like, I mean, like, I have, things that I talk to with my female friends I don't talk to with my guy friends. Like, talking about clothes and fashion, like, we aren't like, oh my god, that's such a cute purse. It's like, oh, neat, I like your hoodie, thanks, or I like your shirt, because it's, like, something weird, cool, and different, or, like, bitching about how there's no pockets in girls' pants, and that pisses me off. Although I recently bought a sewing machine, and guess what I'm doing all my pants? Anyways, so, yeah, like, honestly, they've done sociological and psychological studies, and on the base, there's no difference between men and women. It's societal expectations and how they're raised that they develop characteristics. I'll be honest, a lot of people have said that I'm like a guy, so, but I still have my femininity, like things about me that are feminine. Like, I usually wear makeup when I go places, and I will wear a dress or a skirt and whatever else, and, I do have my girly moments, but most part I am kind of like a dude, so maybe it's because I'm gay, because I've heard that, if you're homosexual, there's parts of your brains that act more than, like, the typical straight of the opposite sex, but I think that's a little bit outdated and sexist, I don't know, anyways, so blah blah blah. So tell me what you think. If you have any reasons I haven't covered as to why men and women cannot be friends, let me know, because I really don't understand people saying that or the phenomenon of it at all, because it's rare you get the atypical, like, guys, girls, girls, you know, who actually have any sort of interaction, like getting married or whatever with each other, because usually people get married to or have relationships with people that they enjoy their company, not just like the wife hangs out with the girlfriends and then the guy hangs out with the guy friends and then they never interact at all. That's just my thinking, though, what I feel. Thanks for listening, I guess.